What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yo, what's up, Slim? What's happening?
It do. Okay, you got it right now. What's up now? I caught that. I caught that. All right. All right.
Yeah, you know what's going on. What's
So you
up
say
with you?
$7,000? That's just not enough, man, for you to be going through that, right?
Nah, bro, let me tell you something. That shit was a whole mess. Like straight up. That's why I ain't filming with none of them other niggas on there for real, because I'm a real nigga. I was like, yo, I'm not doing no circus, man. You know what I mean? You gonna let me control. I gotta control my narrative, you heard? And
Right.
that's what it is. The whole shit be a storyline. Everything is storyline. So when you see them girls getting on live, getting married and all that fake shit, they actually living their life, right? Like you don't know. They'll meet you. Say you meet one of the girls off the show, just on some sidebar shit, right? You know what I mean? Oh, man, I'm fucking with Shorty. She fucking with you. You fucking with her. Good vibes. You don't know they getting ready to start filming in 5 months. So what she doing is getting you wrapped up for the part. You understand what I'm saying? No matter where it go. Marriage, living together, whatever. So when the cameras start rolling, they only film what you give them.
So how long that take to shoot one episode?
Oh, shit, man. We be on set on average. I ain't gonna hold you like so what it is compiled between a couple, like, so we shoot Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and we got to be on set, right? So they'll compile all those scenes and walk them down, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So we might shoot one scene, bro, no bullshit. We might take 4, 5, 6 hours because we get to set. They call you first and call, yo, what you want to eat? You know what I'm saying? You order whatever you want to eat. It be laid out there, but don't get it twisted. You only got $25 stipend. You can't go crazy. All this Roof Chris and all this Hollywood shit, you don't get none of that. You understand me? You order your shit, 25, you got your meal, whatever you want to drink, alcohol, all that. So you come to the thing. They want you to get in mode. You got to get in mode. You know what I'm saying? You sip a little bit, you get in mode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but a lot of it is themed. It ain't scripted. It's themed. Like, yo, okay, you gonna set up over here. You guys are tracking each other on the cell phones. So she having dinner with another nigga. So you gonna come pull up. You know what I mean? And you gonna walk up on her. Don't worry about that nigga's a civilian. That nigga paid to be here. You know what I'm saying? This shit be crazy. I already knew. Like the scene that's going viral right now is one of the scenes in the back of the truck. Whatever, when I was, you know what I mean? I already knew what was going on. Like it was already set up that way, but they couldn't judge or control my reaction to how I was gonna handle it. So every time, let me tell you what I told the white lady, right? Watch this. So I pull up. My driver, my truck, they ain't send me no Uber Black or none of that. You know what I'm talking about? My Escalade, my driver, I'm in the back, you know what I'm saying? Whatever like that. Take me to the scene, mic me up. God mic me up. My producer like, yo, so they want you to go out here to the field, go do this. I'm like, what? I'm not doing none of that shit. I told y'all niggas, I'm not doing no sucker shit. Now listen, call that nice white lady over here that be walking around with the iced coffee, the short, fat white one. Call her over here, because she your boss, right? Call her over here. She say, hey, Kai. I said, first of all, my name is Verse. And I hate that y'all got me on there as Kai is my government name. Well, that's what she calls you. All right, cool. Let me explain something to you. First and foremost, I'm already up. I don't need this. I'm doing this as a favor to Shorty. You know what I mean? So I'm not doing no corny shit. You got to let me control my shit and do what I do. They was like, all right, bet. Because y'all already, now look, they didn't showcasing me in the music business. They ain't showcasing me really doing my thing. They got me going back and forth with her. You heard? Like, come on, I'm a player, man. My gangsters is like, yo, bro. First I checked with the bros. They was like, yo, nah, we don't want to fuck with that. Nah, we ain't stamping that. We ain't jacking that. And I was like, they was like, but you know what? On second thought, that is your bitch and blah, blah, blah. So see how it work out. See how you feel. Bro, the way they chopped the footage up, I had to talk the way I was talking because I want to make sure that I'm looking all, you know what I mean? I'd rather look like a cheater and all that than look like a sucker, because they be having them niggas look like suckers. You feel? Them niggas talking to nigga crazy and all that. Oh, get out of here. You broke and this, that. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, so watch this. The last episode that I was on was rolling into the new season, right? And, she was supposed to be, quote unquote, have me outside her restaurant. Like, oh, you're stalking us. Look at this. She was taking text messages and DMs. Other girls was hitting me, right? And she taking screenshots. And like, oh, you're bothering us. I was like, who's us? You and your new boyfriend? Come on, man. Like, we're not going to play none of these games. So I had to really, so what I did when it aired, it happened to be around the time of my birthday, right? I'm all the way out in Bimini. You heard? You know what I'm saying? I'm in Bimini. I'm in the Bahamas swimming with the pigs and all that. You know what I mean? So I happened to see when it aired. So mad niggas was on my stories like, oh, shit. Oh, he's still with her and this, that. Man, I had a great golden thing, melanin, on the beach with me, walking in the middle of the ocean, the middle of the world. You heard me? Big boy yacht, all that. Like, you understand? Oh, nah, that nigga ain't pressed on nothing. So if you go back to my page and go down some of my reels when I'm like, melanin, you know what I'm saying?
I saw
Whatever.
that.
Yeah.
That's
So I was
all.
like, stay off reality TV, nigga. This is the real life right here. You heard me? You believe that? You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
you know, that, but I ain't want to go back, you heard, because number one, I'm a real one, right? They check your record and all that. So this is what they do. When you on the season, you send in your info and all that, because they don't have no child molesters and niggas like that on there. So they hit me back. Yo, is this you? Conspiracy to da. Yeah, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Okay, cool. We just want to verify that. Or they go dig deep now. You know what
Oh,
I'm
they
saying?
gonna know
Whatever.
who they dealing with.
Facts. 1,000,000%. Like, yeah, we know who you are, record executive and all that, but nigga, we need to go see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So in any event, I told him if I had to come back, well, if we pay you 20,000 an episode, you're only gonna get like 3 or 4 episodes. I was like, I don't give a fuck. So wouldn't you rather have like 12 or 13 episodes at maybe 10 grand? I was like, yeah, that's good, but you can't never judge when you go on film. Like, they gotta call you, put you on the
Right.
sheet. I might be out of town, anything like that. You got me rushing back. So why I didn't think that it was like, I walked through the airport. I'm at the restaurant. Me and my man Damon Thomas. Shout out Damon Thomas, super producer. He made me and him at the restaurant with 2 little Carucci's. You heard? We sitting down eating, having a grub, and I walk outside real quick to get on the phone right fast. I see a man on my hip, so I look at school like, "What's going on, my boy?" You know what I mean? I told him, "Pop, what's up?" He said, "Oh man, listen, me and the missus, man, I knew that was you. I told my wife that was you. You know what I mean? We big fans of the show, man. You know, if you don't mind coming and meet my wife or say hello, man, I appreciate that. We sitting right next to you. I didn't want to bother you. You guys over there." I said, "Pop, it's all good. Can we get a picture? You think me and you can get a picture?" So I get that every time I travel, bro. Everywhere I go, I get that. So usually I'm the guy behind the person that's dealing with all that. So I kind of know how to deal, you know, in media relations and dealing with people. You know how I go. We in the
Yeah.
feds. Anybody been to federal prison and made it out to university on 10? Listen, you know how to deal with people. That's why majority of niggas come home and go to the car dealership. Or they go over here because they able to work their move. And I
They
tell people
talk.
that we some of the most talented people in the BOP.
Me
Come
too.
home, and that's why the DC niggas, like, shout out to y'all too. I always was holding court with niggas in DC, with niggas that was from DC, especially in the holdovers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when me and boy be walking the track, you know, a little fake track out in the back, they just be solid. You know what I'm saying? It's always solid. My aunt Margot from DC, like I told you, used to date Steve, Rayful partner, way back in the day. So that's
Yeah.
what my, you know what I mean? So that was my affiliation with DC, coming back
Yeah.
and forth. You know what I mean? Yeah, but everybody want to know about look at this. Only one fast. This is the goofy nigga off Love and Hip Hop. That's funny.
You know how that go. You
Nah,
gotta
but
say,
look,
man.
let me tell you what let me tell you what I learned though. Let me tell you what I learned. So one thing I learned is like, yo, being on TV, you got to stay out the comments, because a lot of people, they just fans. You know what I mean? And they over here, they thumb thugging. You know, you can thumb thug, and you know what I mean. And you could kill a keyboard killer.
Yeah.
You can kill a keyboard
Yeah.
all day. But I promise you, nigga, if you was in front of me, you'd be shaking in your boots. You
Yeah.
heard? You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
a fact. You wouldn't even say none of
They
that, but that's how
not
it
gonna
goes.
drive around the block
Yeah,
and pull the
and
head.
look, yeah, tell you, and the rolls. Yeah. Go ahead, Lee, drive around the block. You coming back anyway. You feel me? Like all that cap. Stop.
Yeah.
You heard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thumb thugging and keyboard killers. You heard?
They thumb thugging. I'm gonna steal that
You
one. They
got
thumb.
to, man. It's only right. But you know, hey, listen, man. You know, people be miserable, right? Yeah, look, Unicorn Pressure. This Carly Red's ex. I know them team. Now, she my ex, because I tossed her to the side. You understand me? And understand something. This is the difference, though. A lot of them niggas try to come up off reality TV. I was already up before I hit reality TV. So I got up in reality. I didn't use reality TV to try to get up. So you see these teeth? It's 50,000, top and bottom. You understand me? Yeah, real money getting spent. You heard me? So just know what's going on right there. So, you know, watch your walk in your mouth. You heard? When you're addressing the boss. You know what I'm talking about? Thumb thuggers and keyboard killers. That's why niggas don't be on the gram. Like, I don't do that. I had a young nigga in the music business, a writer, and you know, he kind of got out of pocket, you know, on the thing. And I'm like, his big homie had to call me. You feel me? Because I was like, yo, bro, your session, nigga, I'm the guy in the record business, respectfully. So anywhere you at, whatever studio you at, like, I just make a call. Yo, where he at? He at low key? Say no more. And me and the guys is over there. And then all that thumb thugging, you gotta be like that in person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's real talk.
Yeah.
That's real talk,
Yeah,
man.
he said, you got all
man.
32 veneers, not just the top 10. Ain't no question. You know, niggas get the top, they don't get the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get 1 or 2, they don't get You know what I mean? It be different. This shit costs a couple dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but
somebody know that dental work, man.
yeah, man, come on, man. Like, listen, this is called laser oral surgery. It's different than getting this shit put on your mouth, fake joints and all that. Nah, these my real teeth. Yeah, that way. You know what's going
Permanent.
on. Real nigga though. Look, and that be different because you know why though? I'm gonna tell you, E. It be different dealing with that world. You heard me? Because that world is full of like a lot of inauthentic shit. So it take a different kind of nigga to deal with that. That's the reason why you don't see, I'm not going to say you don't see real niggas on there because my nigga Mendici is on there. Shout out to Mendici. He a Fed baby too. Harlem legend, real guy. You know what I'm saying? And him and his wife, they on there. But listen, his wife been on there forever. You know what I mean? They got their grandfather there. Niggas getting a couple of million. So yeah, that's different. Fucking right. I'm going to play the game. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you're going to play the game, you got to play the game for a few dollars. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Unicorn.
Hey, so when the camera goes off, right? Do the argument stop?
Off and on. Right?
Right.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, you know, what it is that they set the narrative, E. They set the narrative. So if you and your girl is on there, next thing you know, she talking about, oh, E, why your phone down? Why you don't have your phone facing up? You be like, what? Your phone down. You got something to hide? And then it starts that type of shit. You like, yo, stop playing with me. You know, dickhead, stop playing with me. And then she coming at it. Like, now she getting your reaction out of you. You know what I mean? So now when they run the camera back, they gonna clip it how they want to clip it. And then you might come out looking like a dickhead. Pause.
Yeah, so that's why you gonna say, well, you can get your shit on.
Yeah, come on, man.
You gonna say.
Yeah, look, who said this? Let me see. Miss Unicorn, why you so pressed? Carla, your homegirl. Must be your homegirl. See, you know, I got real supporters, real fans, like real niggas that really fuck with a nigga.
Comments while you was talking. I said, hold on, this the Love and Hip Hop crew.
Yeah, they gonna thug it. They gonna thug it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, and guess what else though? They gonna throw them bitches in the comments, everything, you heard? But it's okay though, because it's called entertainment.
Yeah.
That's what it is, entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm doing what everyone does, give internet. Well, listen, just like Escalades, everybody got one. You know what I mean? So you feel me? You can have your opinion. That's why when you read the comments, you're reading the comments from people that got 290 followers. These niggas waking up in the morning, sitting in traffic, going to somebody's cubicle, getting bossed around. Yo, go get the coffee. Yo, go buzz the door. Yo, how many calls I got? They got to deal with that type of shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is their fun and enjoyment. Right. So you got to let them have at it.
Yeah, that's why how they get their thing off. I get it.
Yeah, they got to live, bro. Listen, say, Mo. They got to live, Mo. You heard me? They got to live, Mo. You know what I'm saying? Look, that's how they get their rocks off. We might get our rocks off a certain kind of way. But listen, though, when you got 320 followers, 590 followers, you know, 1,000 followers, right? You ain't really got nothing going on. That's just, you know, you just pocket watching. You know what I mean? And you trying to, you know what I mean? You ain't profit stopping though. See, that's the difference. You keep it going. You know what I mean? You keep it going. Oh yeah, listen. It was in the ratings up.
Yeah.
Straight up. I told them they gotta pay
me up.
Yeah. Hey, look, you know it's crazy. So many niggas from behind the wall though. They just hit me like, yo, nigga, I seen you niggas watching in the day room. I get a lot of them calls because guess what? The same chairs that I was sitting in my spot, one of the niggas I gave my spot to had another 10 years. You heard? I gave him my spot. So they in there watching Love and Hip Hop, everything. Like they tuned in. So with that being said, I went from the TV room, right, watching Love and Hip Hop to being in the Freedom and them being in the TV room and them watching me on Love and Hip Hop. So it was like, you know what I mean? It was a balance.
Yeah, so how was that call for you? I'm saying, you know, you said you already had shit going on in life. I dig that. I respect that. But still, you was in the joint watching Love and Hip Hop. So how was it when they called you and said, hey, we're going to pay you to be on here?
Oh, because I was already with Shorty. So me and her had met, you know what I'm saying, or whatever like that there. We started dating like 4 or 5 months before the cameras even went up. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, yo, you want to do it? I want you to do it with me. I was like, nah, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do that because I'm a music executive. I'm behind the scenes. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas pop out. They know me for what they know me for. But I didn't necessarily want to get on that stage.
I got it.
So, so when it started, I was like, all right, you got to shoot 5 episodes. You got to shoot 4 times before you can get a check.
Oh, it's almost like them dudes got a job. You got to start out in the hole.
Yeah, you start out in the hole. You got to shoot 4 times. And then now you got to be like, all right, now look, you see my scenes is popping. You got to pay me. So they went ahead and they was like, all right, we're going to pay you for the episodes that you already shot. Like, it's not even out yet. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So they pay me retroactively. All my Fed babies, they know what that means. Yeah.
Oh man, you done gave us free game on hit, bro. I appreciate you,
Well,
bro.
it's easy. So when I got the call, it was good. It was like, all right, cool. Like, we're gonna go ahead and like we're gonna shoot the scenes. And if you start getting a little bit out of pocket, tap the heart and you're gonna calm down and bring it back this way. We had our little codes and shit because she liked to get a little, you know what I mean? So, and then when she doing all that, homie, you gotta shut all that down. We ain't doing that. Watch your mouth. You know what I mean? So, oh, you fuck with prostitutes. So does Michael Jordan. What you want me for? You feel me? Like, yeah, like I had a lot. My comebacks was like that because, I'm like that in real life. You know what I mean? So, okay, we're going to play that game. Cool. I don't care if I look like a cheater. I ain't going to look like no sucker. You see me, good 40, good gold rollie on. You know what I mean? Richard on. You see the crib. Whoa, don't play with me. You feel me? Like that type of life. You know what I'm saying? Like real rap. So that's where I was at with it. I wasn't playing no games. Yeah,
What's up with
look at that.
Erica Banks?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody said.
Oh, yeah. Shout out. I ain't going to say shout out 1501 because they owe me about $5 more million right now because Carl playing games with my bread. You heard? I was running 1501, and I separated the Megan case and I did all of that, whatever.
I was just getting ready to say the Megan joint.
Yeah, I separated the lawyers, all of that shit, and got everything in order. But Erica Banks, I didn't even know Shorty. She was signed to the label already. You know what I mean? And when I came in and provided structure, some people don't like structure. You know what I mean? So it'd be like that. It's okay. She never been in the business. She's learning the business. So she tried to use me as a storyline too and try to talk, oh, he's shady and oh, he this. I don't even know you, love. Shady how? What you talking about? You know what I mean? Whatever. So I didn't know her from nothing. So a lot of that came with the storyline that she was trying to project because, mind you, she just got on the show, so she wanted to stay on the show. It is what it is.
Oh, I get it. I ain't even know who it was. I learned who it was from the comments.
Yeah, Erica Banks. That was the girl that had the Busted record years ago.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, but but once again, love is love. When I left the label, that shit went like this. So it was like, the money went this way and the popularity and the structure went that way. So, it is what it is. It ain't no pressure. But they got to pay. That nigga going to pay me, nigga. I got the Jew unit. We going in. I ain't playing no games. I want all my bread. $6 million.
Jew unit? You said the Jew unit. I caught that.
All day. Yeah, we're not playing litigation. And listen, this is what I do. I'm in the business. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, my business is communication. My business is straightening. My business is clarity. So who else better to give it to you? So,
she must know all the stuff. You talking about say Carl Crawford ass. Oh, everybody?
Yeah,
no, he
do. Nigga made $180 million when I met the nigga. He was short in pocket. Talking about, yo, we might have to close down. I got to find some cash. Find some cash? Where the 180 at? Where the 180 from hitting the baseballs? Where that money at? Oh, man, you ain't got no money? You fucked up? Well, I got to move some things. The accountant, I got to move some things around. What you got to move around? This man made 180. Why he ain't got 20 in the top? What is going on? Oh, you robbing him. Oh, you robbing him. Okay, cool. So look, I'm only here for a short time, not a long time. I'm going to get my money, settle this case, give my little few million, and I'm going to get on out the way. And that's what that was the plan. Straight up.
I got you.
I'm a listen, man. I come from that era, so I don't, I come to the money OG classic. Oh, the comments is on fire, nigga. I got your shit up right now. You know what I mean? Listen, it's okay though. It's a good thing. It's okay. $180, like Carl was the highest paid baseball player he was. Nigga had $200 million. Had a $200 million. I was in the feds. Listen, I was in the feds and I seen old girl marry. Oh, we was watching the Basketball Wives and all of that. So, she marries this Carl Crawford nigga. I was like, that nigga got 200. I was like, yo, what baseball nigga got? They paying that? You know what I'm saying? Like that. And I found, when I came home, I met him and all that years later. But I was like, where the bread at? You only been out the league 6 years. Where's the money? You know what I'm saying? Like, you
can't be gone like that. That's a lot of bread right there.
Bro, I go down there, man. I'm gonna shoot you straight. I say, okay, you got one mansion with the gate kind of halfway broke. You know what I mean? You got two Maybachs, an old Sprinter. You know what I mean? Go in the crib. It ain't no Basquiat's on the wall. There ain't no suede couches. It ain't none of that. Where the money at? You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out you cleaning up your own shit. It's like Saturday in the, you know what I mean, in the feds. You mopping and doing it. Yo, I like to clean up, bro. Man, fuck all that. I made $180 million. Bust my knees up. Niggas gonna be housekeepers over this bitch every day. Believe that.
You like cleaning up? Nah, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Where the bread?
Where the bread at? Come on, gang. Come on. Or you living like a dorm room nigga. Listen, you living like a dorm room nigga that sell pounds. That's how you live. You get the nigga bring you your little clothes, the Air Force Ones, and you buy jewelry and you roll backwards all day. And you go in this one part of the crib to talk on the phone, just there, whatever, for 2-3 minutes to try to handle some business. Bro, Yeah, bro, stop playing. Where that money at? When I opened on my
He
mama,
said you
when I first went
can't
that nigga
touch 20.
microwave, when I went that nigga microwave, real talk, I went this microwave to warm some shit up. Like the first night I was there, bro, it was maggots all in that bitch. I swear to God, on my mommy. It was man. He had a little play microwave over here, and I was like, damn, why you ain't using the shit that's in the rack? You know what I mean? So I opened that up. Oh shit. You know what the fuck is that? You know, even one of the niggas that turncoat on me, because how me and him started beefing was because one of the niggas who I put down there as my intern who was working with me, I put him down there to work with him. And them niggas turned around and went and was having conversations about me without me. You heard? And they went back and told a nigga something that I said, but in a different demeanor to make it sound like some other shit. Feel me?
Yeah, out of
So
context almost.
so that's why we beefing about the rest of my bread. You heard? You know what I'm saying? He got in his feelings and all of that. You know what I'm talking about? But regardless, when that nigga went to the microwave, that same nigga went to the microwave. He a punk, right? You know, he fuck with men, right? So when he went in there, yeah, you know, he's a publicist nigga. He was just down there to do press and all of that. So he opens up the motherfucking microwave. He's like, oh my God. Like, I was like, what happened? Right? He's like, the microwave, there's maggots in there. I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, yo, get some why you ain't got no housekeeper come through clean this shit up, man? Bruh.
Damn, bro. You know how long it take maggots to develop? They don't develop overnight.
All type of shit in there. Let me tell you something. Slim Thug, shout out to him, because like there's a big contrast between the way he kick it and the way he kick it. You know what I mean? And Slim Thug ain't never made $180 million.
Yeah.
Him and his brother, they like that down in Houston. His brother, you know what I'm saying? Play around, been having money, owning masters, all that. And his shit set up a lot better.
Even I follow some of his stuff. Like once he was done with that rap shit, he went straight into real estate.
Buying properties and oil fields and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that shit different. Different.
Don't even gotta rap. Don't gotta play no games. Yeah, he
ain't got
money.
To do none of that shit, man. So I'm like, for real, what it is that it comes from the lack of knowing how to be. You know what I'm saying? If you come up and you 16 years old and you've been a millionaire since you was a teenager, took you out the trenches, family ain't had nothing, don't come from much, get a baseball deal, the white man with the red face been with you since you was a kid, and you know, you get that first check. Okay, now I'm playing through the majors, I get another 20 million, paying through the majors, I get a $200 million check. I ain't even played baseball that long. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, and got a check with the Boston, robbed them people, and then went over to LA Dodgers. You understand what I'm saying? And don't get wrong, he's a good athlete. You know what I'm saying? For what I understand, you know. So I can't take nothing away from somebody's athleticism. You know what I'm saying? But
just told me something. I did not know they was brothers though.
Who? Hell no.
Oh.
Hell no, they ain't brothers. Hell no.
Say, well, I thought I missed that. Okay, all right, my bad. Now somebody just said that. I said, hold on, no, I ain't listening.
Yeah, Baghdad Brook. That's not right, big bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't right. Nah, they not brothers at all.
Their money came so fast, he spent it faster. I mean, that's a possibility, ain't it, though, bro?
Yeah, I mean, if the money comes fast, like for example, you take a nigga like PJ Washington, right?
Yeah.
PJ Washington got a $45 million contract. You look at his girl. They buying Range Rovers and Rolls Royces every other couple of months, on PJs, diamonds, bro, that money after taxes, $45 million after taxes is really not that much money, right? It's only 3 years, $15 million a year. So when you have your agent take his percentage, your lawyer take his percentage, and then you pay taxes, after $45 million, that shit probably 23, 24. Hey, if you ain't got no big endorsements to follow up with that, you feel me? Like, oh boy, up there spending money like it's going out of style, a couple of mansions here and there, that money will go. You know what I mean? So I watched this nigga had 180 million and meet me 6 years after he get out the league, tell him about we might have to shut down, find some cash. Huh? Before the settlement get here. Like, what you talking about? Are you serious? Yeah, the lawyers, man. You ain't paid that $2 million lawyer bill down there in Houston. You paid retainers, $500,000, 150, 200. You should at least have that. Sure, you got that. Yeah, you got that. You're supposed to have that. That's like me having $5 in my pocket. You're supposed to have that left. But what about the 180 after taxes, after the accountant gets, after the 5 baby mamas,